Welcome back to Oshkosh today, and thanks again for joining us. We've got our final guests of the program in, and we definitely did not worry about, having you guys wait out there or anything, but we tried to save something pretty exciting for the end here. The Oshkosh North Choirs, we have Grace Subat and Ian Rucker. You guys have a really cool production coming up, Shrek. So first off, can you tell us Shrek the Musical. So first off, tell us what Shrek the Musical is all about.
Okay, well, it's kind of based off of the movie where you have Shrek, the main character, who is the ogre that lives in the swamp.
Who is you?
This is me, yes. And then comes along Donkey, who then they go on a quest to get his swamp back, but then he goes off to save the princess because Lord Farquaad has to go find a princess, but he does not want to go get him himself. So Shrek comes along, and then to get his swamp back, Lord Farquaad sends him on a quest to go rescue Princess Fiona.
Okay, and you are Princess Fiona, Grace.
Yes.
How has it been? You guys are kind of in the, somewhat early stages. Tickets just started going on sale. How's it been so far with rehearsals and, getting the whole thing together?
Well, we've had all of the cast together a few times, and we're putting together the difficult harmonies in a lot of the songs, and everyone's kind of embracing their character now because we have a lot of different fairy tale creatures and not a lot of actual humans, and I think everyone's gotten into the groove of what they need to do for the show.
Yes, and the way you described it, it sounds like it's pretty similar to the movie.
Yes.
But are there songs and dancing involved in that? If it's a musical, yeah.
Yeah. In the musical, you kind of get to see a little bit more of the fairy tale creatures themselves, as they have two big songs kind of showing about how their life, sucks because they're evicted to a swamp because Lord Farquaad's like, we don't want you in my city, get out of here. So you get to see a little bit more of them, and you get to see a lot more of Shrek's soft side when you get to see how he gets to get feelings for the princess, and you get to see more of how Donkey, is really, kind of, doesn't like his, I don't want to say his life, but, about the situation he's in, about trying to escape from being one of the weird ones. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you get to see a lot more of that.
Yes, and I'm sure there's a huge cast. There's a lot of characters in this production. And Ian, you are Shrek. Tell us, what has it been like trying to fall into this character?
Well, it's very different, being an ogre, because I'm known as the guy who's the baby face and the curly hair, so I have to be a big, mean, ugly ogre. So we'll see how that turns out. But it's going to be a lot of fun, getting to change how I usually act on stage.
Mm-hmm. Great. And I'm sure there's some interesting makeup involved in this as well. So have you tested that out quite yet?
Not quite yet. We haven't really decided what we're going to do yet. But either way, it's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. Either we're going to do prosthetics and just a bunch of green makeup, or I think that's what we're probably going to do, get prosthetics for my face.
Oh, wow, that'll be
pretty
fun.
Awesome.
And Grace, you are Princess Fiona.
Yes.
What has it been like for you getting into character and kind of being, all the little girl's favorite character?
Yeah, it's really exciting because I know when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a princess. Mm-hmm. And I've always loved Shrek, the movie, and when I got this part, I didn't really know how to play it. I'm kind of putting a little bit of a spin on it. Sutton Foster played it on Broadway, and she played more of a kind of manly kind of princess, but we're doing a princessy princess, so the classic story where she wants to fall in love with a Prince Charming, and she has a lot of changing to do with the way she feels, definitely about Shrek. And
it sounds like you guys are really kind of getting into it a little bit. And it's coming up in February, I believe, are the dates. What exactly are the dates and times of those, actually? Early February.
Yeah, it starts February 6th, 7th, and 8th. No, February 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 o'clock at the Grand Opera House, and then the 8th, which is a Sunday, at 2 o'clock.
Excellent. And all of that information is on the website and Facebook page as well. We've got some graphics up right now with that, too. This is a musical. What's the most famous part of the musical that people might be recognizing?
Definitely the ending, the song "I'm a Believer." It's kind of the song after the curtain call, and it's a sing-along, so I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun for the audience.
And that was also in the movie Shrek.
Yes.
So if they see
Yeah.
the movie, they're definitely going to know that song.
Oh yeah, and I mean, it's funny because that song has been a song for a long time, but
Yeah.
as soon as it was in Shrek, that's what people associate it with. They hear it on the
Exactly.
radio, like, oh, it's a song from Shrek. So, and what about you guys? Do you have any favorite songs coming up in the production?
Ooh, we might have the same favorite song. Mine is a song called Who I'd Be, and it has Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey in it, and it's at the end of Act 1, and it's kind of summarizing kind of the hopes and wishes of all three characters.
Excellent. Same for you, Ian?
That is one of my favorite. Probably my top one favorite would probably be the opening song, Big Bright Beautiful World. It kind of shows how Shrek goes from, you know, being a small child, like what he takes in as his parents send him away. He's tortured by all these townspeople that threaten to, you know, stab him with their pitchforks and their torches. And then at the end of the song, you see how Shrek kind of is in a swamp now. He doesn't really care. He's kind of carefree, and he shows how he just wants to be his own person, and he's fine with where he is.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like such a cool show. And it's not just for kids, right? It's for, you know, the whole family can come and all ages.
Very family friendly.
Wonderful. And where can we find more information if we want to find, you know, showtimes, prices, or even, you know, information on upcoming performances?
The Oshkosh North Choir's Facebook page, for sure, will have all of that information, and there will also be posters around town and businesses and schools that'll have all the information on them.
Wonderful. Well, you guys must be getting so excited, you know, with rehearsals and everything,
Definitely.
and we're so looking forward to coming out and seeing it. So thank you both, Ian and Grace, for coming in today.
Thank you.